He was not able to speak well. He had no control of any of his bodily functions. He wasn't able to walk. It was going to be a long rehab. It was so overwhelming. Doctors trying to talk to you about everything medical. It has really, really helped us be better caregivers to Morgan and thinking about his future. Wounded Warrior and the Independence Program have people right there that understand that, know where to send you, know who to call. You're going to have support from financial to long-term. You know, they're going to be there to help you along the way.
The Michael Kay Show on Yes is brought to you by Untuck It. Shirts designed to be worn untucked. Shop now at untuckit.com.
This is Yankees manager Aaron Boone, and the Michael Kay Show starts now on 98.7 ESPN New York. Have a great show, boys.
Well, thank you, Aaron, but we'll hear from you at 4 o'clock anyway. And a good afternoon, everybody. This is indeed the Michael Kay Show, a rainy Thursday. It's October 13th, 2022. Michael Kay, Don LaGreca, Peter Rosenberg, we're with you until 7. We will get you through this rainy day, awful day. Yankee game has been postponed until tomorrow. It starts at 1 o'clock. That'll be game 2. And boy, has there been an unbelievable amount of whining. Baseball did a stupid thing. It's all about money. Why would they do that today? Yesterday was a perfect day to play game 2. You know why they did it. I mean, it really takes you by surprise when things are done for television. You act like it's the first time it's ever happened. You act like it's the last time it's ever going to happen.
You could still complain about it.
Okay, to what end?
It's still ridiculous.
No, it wasn't ridiculous because they wanted to have baseball on every single day. And they didn't want to have 4 games up against each other every single day. It made perfect sense what they did. The only thing that got in the way was the stupid rain.
No, it's nothing. I just don't like off with there's no travel. And then it comes at the expense of not having a day off when you have to travel. And listen, I'm all for, you got to do things for TV, right? They pay the money. But did you look at League Championship Series, Michael, has no days off, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Right.
So if the Yankees play the Mariners in the League Championship Series, you're going to have no day off traveling across the country?
I'm going to tell you something. I actually like it. And I'm going to tell you why. Because it really approximates the regular season. That's what happens.
Well,
this isn't the regular season. Game, day off, game, day off. Regular season is, I mean, people are complaining, oh, if there's a game 5, they'll play 4 games in a row. Oh, my goodness. It happens constantly during the season. Constantly. Stop the moaning. I mean, really, and then you keep hearing, well, the Yankees might really be at a disadvantage if there's a game 5. Well, let me stop you, everybody.
Yeah,
okay?
That's true.
Cortez, Severino, and Cole, all on normal rest. You know what? Win 2 of those, you don't have to worry about game 5. If you get to game 5, that's on you. You did it. You lost 2 out of 3 to a Guardian team that's not as good as you. That you have no complaint. And the Guardians aren't in great shape either. There's a game 5. They've got to start Plesac then, or Savali. That's what they have to do. So nobody turns out great here with the rain out. Nobody. So nobody has an advantage. The only disadvantage are people had tickets for tonight, and those tickets now have to be used at 1 o'clock, and that's a bit of a bust.
And that's why I think you got to give the fans the right to complain.
Yeah,
because there are people that had tickets to a playoff game that probably can't go because they got to work the next day.
But that I get. But when they talk with incredulity about, oh, it's only done for TV. Really, everything's done for TV.
I think complaining is underrated though. Let fans complain. I like it.
I mean, if you want people to waste their breath.
Well, unfortunately, you're right. It doesn't get you anything, but you know. Voicing your displeasure over something, I understand that everything's for television, but I also think you also do what's best for the league, too. And with NBA, NHL, they've got the built-in off days between games anyway. But baseball, the tradition usually is 2 off day, and then the 1 for the game for 5, and then the off days between games 3 and the potential after a game 5. That's the tradition. That's how it works out. And you're trying to work it out so there's a game every day, or you're trying to work out that you don't want to have 4 games. When you know it's a regional sport, Michael, the Yankee fans care about the Yankees. They don't care about making sure there's time to watch Dodgers-Padres or that there's going to be some sort of an overlap. They care about their teams and what's best for their team and their own viewing possibility. And a game 2 at Yankee Stadium was taken away from a lot of people, so I can understand them being hot about it.
Well, then I saw some social media posts. TBS, they're concerned about getting their AEW.
Not that far off. They actually do a pretty decent number for that.
And you know what? They probably don't have to pay the same kind of rights fee that they have to pay for professional sports.
Right.
So, I mean, all I'm doing is bringing people back to reality. Stop acting as if this is just unheard of. Everything is done for TV. I mean, what do you think that NBA games, NBA final games start at 9 o'clock? Don always rails about that. They start at 9 o'clock to serve the West Coast.
And can I also offer, not to defend my competition there in AEW, they're running on Tuesday next week, too.
Right.
They're moving around for baseball as well. It's a back and forth.
And I wonder how much of this was messed up, Michael, by having to tack on those games at the end of the season. How much did that mess with
Don,
things?
this was not the original plan.
Yeah.
So the owners have to... The owners locked the players out, so when it finally got settled, they had to maneuver everything. The wild card was supposed to be on a Monday, Tuesday, and a Wednesday. It was not supposed to be a wild card weekend. It was not supposed to go against football, college, and pro football. It wasn't supposed to. It's supposed to be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, day off, and then the division series starts. That's it. So the lockout messed up a lot of things. It'll be different next year. But still, the staggered starts and stuff is to get all the games viewed. And if you're the television partner that's paying them a lot of money, that's why you do it. So the reason there was a day off between game 1 and 2, so yesterday would all be about the National League. So they got both of those games, and that was all the attention. Today was going to be all about the American League because it's an off day and a travel day for the National League teams.
That I don't get either. Like, it's all about the National, all about the American. I don't... What's for symmetry? I don't know what that's about.
Because if you have 4 games in one day, you think that tomorrow's game is going to get a great rating at 107? They want to have games at night.
Especially the Yankees.
I feel you. I mean, if I had tickets to tonight's game, I'd be red hot.
I would, too.
And I couldn't go tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Because that's the other thing, too, is that, with the other sports, it's built like you don't have to worry about a game, 1 o'clock. You don't have to